Yeah, this movie, I can't remember the last time I've laughed so much at a movie. Like this is more than Madam Web for me.
Oh yeah, way more.
I laughed more at this movie than Madam Web.
Yeah, for sure.
That was like the last notable one.
Yeah, it's the funniest bad movie I've seen in a while. You know, just 90 minutes of perfect comedy.
Yeah.
It's just like, what were they thinking? Ice Cube and Eva Longoria, just like, it looks like they're just filming on their phone. Like they're on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Just such a strange angle.
Ice Cube and the director of the Cheetos movie.
It was just really enjoyable. Like, it was bad in such like a consistent and fun way, you know, like it was had a pretty good pace. Like things kept happening and escalating, and
oh boy,
there were character conflicts, and you know, it's like it was never like bad because it was like so boring and dull. It was bad because it was stupid. It was just so fun.
Under 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way that the plot moved forward, I mean, it was just like ridiculous plot point after ridiculous plot point. Like the idea that he's just constantly hacking things and that's how things are progressing. You know, first we're going to show how he's like a deadbeat dad hacker and he's invading the privacy of his children through hacking. And then we're going to show how he sees all the threats around because he works for the hacking government thing. And then just the way things move forward is not only fun in a pacing sense, but so consistently ridiculous and easy to make fun of. The editing reminded me of like Xavier Renegade Angel, honestly. Like just with how quippy it was, like bet, like very unnatural. At no point is there any room to breathe even in conversations where like you would expect there to be like a quarter of a second between the lines that people say.
Yeah.
But instead it's just like, wait, like as if it's a fucking YouTube poop or like Adult Swim or something.
You saw what I was going to say. Yeah, it felt exactly like a YouTube poop. That clip going around of when his son is like running away from an alien trying to kill him, and it like pauses on a freeze frame of him, starts zooming in, and then they like blast the Inception bois like sound. It's like the comedic timing is perfect. It's just like YouTube poop, but it sells because they're just all the actors are taking it so seriously. Like the stuff they're saying, the way how seriously Ice Cube is playing it, especially all those clips of him reacting are gold. Every single one of them is awesome. The weird way they're editing it and like repeating stuff, and yeah, it's like what did they think this was? Did they make this in like a couple hours? They must have.
Well, yeah, they probably had him record for probably 2 hours, and they're just like, all right, just right now, your son just admitted that he's a cyber terrorist, and you gotta just react how you'd react. Yeah.
Like at every couple minutes or whatever, like even when there's not something happening plot wise that's funny, I'm just like, I'm absorbing the movie and what the full piece is. You know, I'm thinking things like, wow, you really just got Ice Cube to act off of no one. like this is an entire movie of Ice Cube acting off of no one, alone in a room, and he's the main character. Like, wow, you really did that. Yeah, it's and also the fact that like so many fucking movies do this where they'll have a gimmick concept. So this one obviously being everything's going to be on a computer screen, right? It's going to be like searching or unfriended. Gimmick concept, but they don't commit enough to make it feel authentic, right? So a version of this is like, M. Night's The Visit. We're supposed to believe that these are children filming themselves, but it looks like they were shot with fucking red cameras. And then you look at the behind the scenes and you're like, oh, these are red cameras with a huge rig. Why wouldn't you make it more authentic? Just use worse cameras. It'll be a better movie, right? This film has the exact same problem where the entire computer screen is infinite resolution. So I watched this film in 4K, right? And even when it's zoomed in on the screen to the point of it taking up like 1/50th of the total computer screen size, we're still seeing like perfectly crisp 4K resolution. And because of that, all of the reaction shots of Ice Cube, even though logistically what they're telling us or implying is that the camera angle we see is his webcam, it's such a pristine quality, no matter how small it is on the fucking computer monitor, whatever we're zoomed into, right? Or even just the camera in of itself, regardless of whether or not we're seeing it from the monitor, it's such pristine quality that it never feels like a webcam. So instead we get the result of being like, oh, we're just cutting back to the exact same shot of Ice Cube, the exact same angle. And the film is just so uncreative that we get this one shot that never feels like it's a part of what's happening on the computer screen. So it feels like a cutaway that's independent of that, but just the same angle. So it's this weird feeling that doesn't do it any favors, but makes it really funny.
I'd love to see the script for this.
I really like how he's just locked in there. How, it's just multiple times. He's just like, shoot, I wish I could leave, but they locked me in.
I'm coming to get you. Here I come. Damn it, we're in lockdown. Like, he tried for like a second.
Crazy, awkward way it's filmed, where there's that big, just like, barrier that he has to walk past to try and pretend to open the door.
Yeah.
It's like just such an ugly, like, bad framing. You just can't tell what's going on.